Good morning, everybody. CK School and over there. My name is Kendell Barnett, and today I am here with my guest Lawrence Darko.
Yes, that is right, Kendall.
Our first game we will be talking about is the MHR versus St. Barnabas Buckeyes game. The final score of that game was 24-12. Of course, we won. Now, exactly who were their best players on the team?
Their best players were Donovan Buckley, Tommy Shillow, and that will be it.
Okay, so now that we know the best players from MHR, who are the best players from CK?
Leo Keaty, Lawrence Darko, Kendall Barnett, and Cooper Turok.
Thank you.
The captains won the coin toss and elected to receive the ball.
Okay, so who scored the first touchdown?
The first person to score was on St. Barnabas, Colin Crowley from the 22 wedge.
Yes, indeed. Colm Crowley was the first person to score. But who was the second person to score?
The second person to score was my good friend Kendall Barnett from passing touchdown by Leo Keaty.
Who was the third person to score?
The third person to score was Cooper Turok with the double mouse 27 sweep.
These touchdowns helped us win the game against MHR. Our second game the St. Barnabas B team played was against St. John Fisher, and the score of that game was
13-13 was a tie.
Who were their best players on St. John Fisher?
The best players were Brody Down and Colin Carroll.
Okay, so who are the best players on St. Barnabas?
Jane, Kieran, Leo, Lawrence Darko, Brendan Seagrass, and Kendall Barnett.
Okay, who were the first person to score on Barnabas?
It was Kane.
Who was the second person to score?
It was Leo Keaty.
And how did Leo Keaty score?
It was a 16 power.
In fact, Leo Keaty had a long 80-yard drive that helped us score the touchdown and tie with St. John Fisher. Now we will talk about our homecoming game.
They called out all the 8th graders and their names as well as the cheerleaders.
They danced throughout all of our quarters and even brought in our B players on the other two games. That same night we found out that we played St. John Fisher at Mount Carmel for our first playoff game.
This will be the rematch of last year's playoff matchup that we lost 15-0.
This matchup will determine who goes to the semifinals of the playoffs. Okay, so who were their best players on St. John Fisher?
Their best players were Seamus Lacey, Gavin Thuss, and Connor O'Tadley.
Okay, so now we know that. Who were the best players on the Buckeyes?
Miles Turner, Mickey, Fran.
Alright, now that we know that, who are the people who scored on the Buckeyes?
It was Miles, Fran, and Luke.
Okay, who are the people that scored on Fisher?
It was Connor O'Tadley and Seamus Lacey.
We won that game 27-20 and later learned that we play MHR in the semifinals.
This will be a tough match for both teams.
Okay, who are the best players on MHR?
Connor Fleming, Xavier Alvarez, and Charlie Olsen.
Okay, who are the players that scored on the Buckeyes?
Evan, Kieran, and Kane.
We ended up losing, but in the fourth quarter, the coaches put in their B players who helped the Buckeyes score 2 touchdowns.
Unfortunately, we lost 40-22, but at least we made the semifinals.
This was a great season with lots of fun and excitement.
That was our podcast. We'll see you later.